So people don't care. They will even gang stalk during a hurricane, y'all. I'm supposed to, yeah, narcissistic abusers always try to bully, harass, and lecture me about how I should learn my lesson. I'm supposed to learn my lesson for filming, learn my lesson from filming gang stalkers from that motel, you know. So for over 45 minutes now, these four men were drinking beer and dressed in a lime green kind of firefighter looking suits outside, and I asked them, I asked them if they could, stop talking so loud near my door, and I was, trying to go to sleep. I'm not compromising. Oh, put in your headphones. No. How about they should stop talking so loud? Their conversation is not important or necessary. And they were talking, they were standing near my door talking like as if I almost could tell that they're not, that they don't even have a freaking, that they're not even guests here. And then they moved away and I can still hear them talking. Um so now that I'm doing this video, now it's all quiet. But it was mostly quiet during the day. And now they wait till close to the time of me even thinking to go to bed. And now all of a sudden they have this gathering of four white men and their fake ass phone conversation, you know. And during a hurricane, you still gang stalk people during a hurricane, but if I were to go film them, I would get kicked out of here. But if I were to go to report it to the front desk, there's nothing they can do about it. But there's so much they can do about me not wearing a mask, though. One day you could be allowed to. I mean, one day you're forced to wear one, and then you can be allowed to not wear one the next day. So I'm tired of manipulation and games with that. So I don't know. It's freaking weird that people would gang stalk in inclement and dangerous weather. You know, what are the gang stalkers gonna do when the money becomes obsolete? So I keep on saying, I guess because I'm nervous. So I'm feeling like mild heartburn in my chest right now because of the canned food that I bought and stuff last night. I you know, ate that, and now I'm feeling like a volcano in my chest. So it's like I I think a lot of the restaurants and everything is closed. But it looks like as if after Thursday everything's gonna be back to normal. From the weather, it looks like it's supposed to be like cloudy and sunny and stuff. um, I don't know why they do everything they can to keep me awake. I'm not allowed to sleep, and they use that to justify why I have no business having a car or driving. And and they will blame and condemn me like it's my fault if I have poor performance at work, if I had a job. I'm always to be condemned like everybody's more perfect than me. If I'm supposed to be this angel or a beautiful soul, or full of light, why do I get treated the pure opposite? Why? I mean, I'm still trying to understand. I don't get it. Like, why do um people feel the need to correct and control my every mood and make my every move and make me doubt myself? Like, my conscience is nagged. Like everything I do or say is wrong. My conscience. When I say my conscience is nagged, means constantly bothered. Um, like I can never do something right, or I can never be right. You know, I can never be right enough or good enough. Just wrong and bad for everything. And I thought I can vent on Twitter, but it's like the more I vent and rant, that's the more people I lose. If we're all targeting individuals, if we're all hurting, and it seems like everybody think I should just shut up and take it, and just ignore everything and tell me what to focus on. It's not that easy with the hypersensitive person who's suffering um, complex PTSD. Um, it's easier for y'all to say. I mean, y'all might be targeted, but y'all didn't go through what I've gone through. Um, it is with my disability and my strokes that I had. It's not that easy for me to just tune out something, or for something to not bother me like that. And you know, people just like act like as if they're tired of me complaining so much, or make it like I'm full of negativity. And a lot of y'all who do that are fake hypocritical, self-righteous, narcissistic new agers, you know. Or y'all, the so-called Christians who follow the contemporary Christian movement and read out of the NIV and Contemporary English Version Bible. Those are the main ones who act holier than thou, and the one sin you commit, you want to kick somebody in the face so hard. But and they don't feel convicted when you're supposed to feel convicted if you did or say something that they call a sin. But then they would you're forbidden to tell them, well, hey, that's witchcraft, or hey, that's new age movement. Like they think they can be Christian and do yoga, but then they want to unfollow you or kick you in the face because you say a curse word. So oh wow, it's now quiet since I'm doing my video. I'm just sick and tired of the injustices in my life that I have to experience, everything being unfair. And that was like, see, when I was by Janet's house, and they had that perp that would wait till 6:21 exactly in the morning to blare loud music, and then off and on throughout the day, just being an idiot. And then he wants to talk about how much money he pays to stay there. I saw him, I think it was, wow, the electricity went out. Wow, I still get a PTSD moment from when the electricity went out in Hurricane Katrina. Um, well, I'm glad I haven't had that happen in a long time due to weather and stuff. I remember in 2007 I was living in Denton, Texas, and the I freaked out really bad because the electricity went out, but it wasn't due to weather. It was a sunny day that day. But back to what I was saying, that guy that was the former roommate Janet when I was renting a room, he saw me in the parking lot last week. I don't remember what day it was, but he saw me in the parking lot last week, and he acted like he was gonna get out the car and do me something, but then he kept drove off and kept going. That same guy, when I was by the at the in the parking lot by the mall after I left the mall, but I just can't believe like last night when I left, when I came out of Family Dollar, I was trying to say that in the video that I was talking about last night that I was forced to delete. But the moment I left, that's when cars one by one. The moment I walked, the more I walked, and the more I passed by whatever cars. Each car, as I passed by them, started pulling off, and pull out the parking lot, and it just made me feel like having like an emotion. Anytime when people perk me in the car in the vehicle, it just makes me break down even worse because I'm blocked from having a car and wish I had one. And one time, me and my twin sister had got into, I think it was when I was up there in 2017. She used it against me and threw it in my face, saying, "You jealous of anybody who's driving, and you jealous of anybody who has a car." But she herself doesn't want me driving. And all the time she rode in my car, I never got into a car accident, with her in the car, and she has gotten into car accidents herself. So, you know, I mean, I even remember a moment of driving my niece, which is her daughter, in a car from her house to my house in 2005 before Hurricane Katrina. And even in 2006, the foster sister Shelley used to have me pick up her kids from school every single day, and I never got any compensation for it. You know, so I mean, I miss getting to have my own car. I mean, now with chronic sleep deprivation, it's not my fault that my mind is I feel like my mind is destroyed, and like I don't even know if it will ever repair or get back to normal. I constantly feel like a zombie and constantly don't even feel functional. And then people get mad at me for not being able to act normal. You know, there they go, sound like they're back at it again with talking loud. I can hear it. So I'm getting really sleepy. I'm getting tired, and I guess I'm gonna go now. Bye.